we started well and then got a bit careless and we felt some silly points away. But the second half was quite important where we came out and came back in. And apart from the last try at the end, which was just a bit annoying, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's 22 points in the second half, so they stuck at it well, and I think Newcastle's game plan was pretty obvious, so as long as we didn't let them near our 22, they weren't trying too much.
Unfortunately.
You kept trying to play as well. You kept trying to play.
Yeah. Exactly. We're trying to just get some tempo in the game and keep the accuracy to make the most of the space.
In a sort of increasingly distant past when it was a bit of a struggle, you were putting together 15 minutes, probably a decent rugby, and the rest was a bit forgettable. So
yeah.
It's the other way around now, isn't it? There's 15 minutes when everyone's a bit out to lunch, and the rest of it was fluent.
I think if you break the game down on today's performance, where everyone in the dressing room and the coaches included, we're not really. If you said at the start of the game, they will give you 5 points, and you score 4 tries and get the win, and we would have snapped their hand off. As it is, we're pretty. We're happy with the end result, but we're not entirely satisfied with the performance. So we're a bit half empty, and that's. I think that's just where the ambition that everyone holds is that we know we can do a whole lot better, but. The first 15-20 minutes we played, like Geech says, we played with a bit of speed and tempo and really got into them, and then lost our way a bit and then allowed them to come back in. But the second 40, apart from the last 2 or 3, was all Bath, and we're pleased that we took it away from them.
It's difficult sometimes, because they were only going to play a certain way, and it's when you're trying to force it. Sometimes you've got to just have that little bit of composure as well and a little bit of patience, or maybe tried to do something maybe a bit sooner than we needed to, but I thought second half we stuck at it well, and when we did get a chance, the great thing is when we did get a chance we actually put points on the board, and sometimes when we've played well before we've ended up with not having the points as the end result. So that was a pleasing thing today, that second half in particular. As soon as we got an opportunity, we made sure we made the most of it.
There's a sort of the prop making a dummy in the break and then sliding the kick.
We work on that.
That's part of the
straight off the training field. That's straight out of a Monday session on the 3G that we trained each, isn't it?
Although the serious bit is that composure fine, but then you've got to have the game-breaking moments when people just see things.
Yeah.
We like you said,
it's a balance, isn't it?
We played the majority of the footy today, and unfortunately, like he says, we knew we could keep. If we kept hold of the ball and didn't allow Newcastle in our 22, we'd be in good shape. Unfortunately for us, we come up with a few unforced errors off restarts that allowed Newcastle easy field position, and we conceded a couple of soft tries in that gave them a sniff. But
we gave them a bit of confidence as well, so it was always going to make it a bit more difficult for us. And I think beginning of the second half proved it when nothing was happening for a while, because they were just trying to keep us in our 22 and we just had to be more effective at getting out, and ultimately we were, and that I think was one of the significant factors that changed the game, because they were obviously just going to kick the ball back into the corners, so we had to come up with a strategy to make sure that didn't become the game breaker really, and I thought we did. We managed it so well, forced them under a bit more pressure when they kicked out with a full, so it allowed us then to build a little bit of momentum, which was important to us.
How do you sort of approach a game like that, Ian, when you were expected to win that, and that's supposed to be a real W for you against against the team at the bottom?
There's 2% difference between top and bottom in this league, so there's no gimmies, and we've felt we should have put sides away before and haven't. So I think we know then in the end, if you're not doing things well, you won't win. You know, that's how tough this league is. And some people, I think, still don't realise how tough the Premiership is. And, you know, in the end, your own game has got to be good to, and got to be right to be able to make sure you get the points. So the bonus was getting the extra point today because, you know, when it mattered, we were quite clinical.
With it being Tom Heathcote's birthday today, he deserves a couple of pints after today.
No, Tom, let's not encourage alcohol. Professional.
They've been singing happy birthday to
We
us in the
stuck happy
bath, so
birthday
that
in the
Well, that's
bath.
like the Christmas
We
cake.
gave him some cake and everyone sang him happy birthday at the end of the game. But, I thought he played he played a great game of footy today. He controlled things pretty well. There's still parts of his game that we're going to, you know, he needs to keep working on. But you know, he created the first try that he created for us. I thought was a bit special. But yeah, he makes good decisions. So.
And you're looking at, you know, you're still looking back at injuries we've got and players who are not there sometimes, and you know, Tom Heathcote, Ollie Woodburn, Chris Cook there. These are the bonuses from, I think, you know, what's been happening since the summer, and you know, these are good, talented lads, young lads that are helping to make the difference in the first team at the moment.
Was it Ollie Barkley just a bit off colour today, or?
Yeah, didn't do too much. So.
No.
Sometimes players have those sorts of days.
Just the 13, they stepped up, played a much better game. I felt today, Banahan.
Yeah.
You know, carried quite strong, tackled well. So again, like he says, you know, we didn't have everyone on full power from 1 to 15. We had enough players to deliver us the win and deliver us the bonus point. And so we're pleased with that. And like I said, we're satisfied with the win, but not entirely satisfied with the performance.
Heathcote is in a pivotal position because he can't have too many off days because he's got an extended run now, hasn't he? So,
If he plays well.
sorry?
Yeah.
If he plays well.
Well, you can give him another chance. Won't you?
Well, just after this one, maybe.
But yeah, the
It
injury
was
situation.
important losing Stephen Donald, as we did, you know, for Tom, and that is one of these bonuses we said earlier about the games he's been getting under his belt. So he's got that confidence, you know, and he knows he needs to shape the game, and he, you know, I think everybody's bought into, you know, the way we want to play. And it's very important that you then have the confidence to carry that out as one of the key decision makers. And, you know, in that respect, Tom was, you know, one of the big pluses again today in what he did.
And instinctively, he's mostly right, isn't he? There was one moment where he just decided to make a break, and that's when the ball was turned, and the ball was recycled, wasn't it? And then obviously, it was his just saw the gap and went for it.
And that's what you want. You know, in the end, you know, you want good players. Just having the confidence to make decisions to play, to have a go.
Is Stephen Donald out for a while?
We don't know. We just manage it. We'll see. Not too long out. It's with an knee. It is. I think the medics are just going to monitor it carefully. We won't rush it.
Is it a ligament or
yeah, it's a ligament strain. So.
Yeah.
Those are the things that can be
He said he's
2 weeks, they can be 4 weeks. So we'll just monitor it and just see how it is.
He said he's a quick healer. See if he goes fishing. If he goes fishing, he'll build up real quick.
I've got one of those at home somewhere. Those players.
I've got 2 of them.
You too.
Yeah. a left and a right.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, fellas.